Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? that was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
It's tough, my boy. It's tough. I ain't gonna lie, imagine getting hold of national television. It just couldn't be me though, but anyways. So we all know what happened Saturday, Sunday nights. Was it Sunday? I forgot. One of those 2 days, but during the weekend. During the Oscars, a specific event took place, you know. Basically, to give you a synopsis of what happened was Chris Rock, comedian, you all know who he is, made a little joke towards Will Smith's wife, Jada Pinkett. Okay? The joke was, he said, "Can't wait to see you in the next G.I. Jane movie." At first, I didn't really understand the joke, but basically what Chris Rock was trying to say was the girl from G.I. Jane looked like Jada because Jada and her they have no hair. And Will Smith was not having that. He walked that stage and slapped the fuck out of that nigga. And yeah, the internet went crazy for 2 days straight, bro. Twitter was a field day, my nigga. Oh my gosh, the memes were just too funny, bro. Like, I couldn't stop. I couldn't get my eyes off the phone. I couldn't keep my eyes off Twitter, bro, like, for 2 days. It was probably the funniest Twitter has been since, I ain't gonna lie, probably since the World War III meme. So, like, Twitter is always funny. But besides the point, that broke the internet entirely. No, there was a lot of conversation that was going around the internet when that whole thing happened. A lot of people were speculating whether that was fake or not. People were thinking, damn, why did Chris Rock not swing back? Or why did Will Smith take offense to such a lighthearted joke? You know, things like that. There's a lot of things going on in the internet about that event that took place that night. But I know you probably seen videos, clips, memes, probably talked with your friends and shit about the whole incident. But I want to break it down to how I interpret it at first. I want to break it down to, because I feel like there's a bigger meaning beyond what Will Smith did and the whole event than what most people are talking about. Well, I feel like people are already did talk about it, but I feel like there's a lot more to break down than the simple fact that Will Smith walked up that stage and slapped Chris Rock. So first thing first, if y'all wondering my input, my take on the whole situation, what I thought about it, in my opinion, I think Will Smith made himself look like a fool, a massive fool, for reasons I'm gonna bring up. But all in all, Will Smith, he took an L that night. I ain't gonna lie, he took an L that night. And the internet is really divided right now. Like, well, not right now, but the internet was really divided when the time happened, when the thing happened that night. You know, people were, you know, supporting Will Smith, saying, "Hey, Will Smith bitched Chris Rock on national television. Will Smith is that guy." People were on Will Smith's side, and people were against Will Smith, saying how are you taking offense to such a lighthearted joke? You know, this joke wasn't even something. Chris Rock is a comedian. His entire what he does for a living is making jokes. Like, that's what he does for a living. So, like, people were wondering, why did Will Smith take offense to such a lighthearted joke? And this is where I feel like I want to, like, break down the whole situation and really just, like, break it down clip for clip, like part for part, you feel me? As y'all saw in the clip I played at the beginning, when the joke dropped, when Chris Rock said the G.I. Jane joke, Will Smith laughed. That's something that a lot of people were talking about, that Will Smith laughed. I don't think you understand the fact that Will Smith laughed at the joke. I don't think you understand, like, how, like, backward it is for him to go up to slap the fuck out of the nigga after you just got done laughing at a joke. Like, it wasn't even a 5-second transition, my nigga. Like, how are you already pissed off to the point where you say, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth? How do you get that mad? And I think, personally, I don't think Will Smith was ever mad. I don't think Will Smith was ever mad. I don't think he was ever mad at the joke. I think he knew it was a joke from the beginning. He initially took it as a joke, and he knew it was a joke. He was never mad, personally, about the joke. But guess who was mad? Guess who was upset about the joke? That's right, Jada Pinkett Smith. Pay close attention to her face. When the joke dropped, when Chris Rock said the G.I. Jane joke to Jada, Jada rolled her eyes. Pay attention to that. It was really subtle, but Jada rolled her eyes, my nigga. Jada rolled her eyes, not impressed by the joke at all. Okay, cool. She has her, the disease. I forgot the name of the disease, but the disease that she has, she has hair loss because of that, and she don't find the joke something that's, should be taken lightly because she's suffering from the disease. I understand. She don't have to, take the joke. She's entitled to take the joke however she wants, right? But the fact that Will Smith went from laughing at the joke until he probably listen, I'm not saying Will Smith basically is being manipulated by Jada Pinkett Smith. As soon as Will saw Jada's face, he just went from 0 to 100 because he wants to prove his point to Jada. But I'm saying he went from 0 to 100 because he wanted to prove a point to Jada. That's what I'm saying. But like, the fuck, like, all right, so if y'all haven't been keeping up with a relationship for the past 2 years, Jada done made this man, Will Smith, look like a complete, I don't even know what to call it, like, beta male, clown, bitch. Like, I don't know. Like, she done made this nigga look like less of a nigga than he actually is. We know how great of a man Will Smith is. We all know, from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, the fish from Shark Tales, fucking all he played, the Aladdin movie. He did all these roles, played all these roles for all these movies, all these shows. He's a legend, especially in the black community. He's a legend, a living legend. But his name done got watered down and tarnished because of the things that have been happening to him and Jada. Specifically with the whole August, entanglement situation. So I feel like this was his chance to get his get back, especially, and prove it to the whole world and to Jada that, hey, I'm still that nigga. Hey, I'm still Will Smith. The Will Smith that y'all know, the Will Smith that y'all know and love. Saw that as an opportunity and say, I bet. He done disrespected my wife. I know I was laughing, but this is my chance to prove myself that, hey, I'm still Will Smith. Don't fuck with me. And it's the fact that it's sad that he has to he's at this point now, as a man, he's at this point where he now has to prove his masculinity to the world because niggas don't take him seriously because of Jada. Jada has this nigga Will trained like shit. I'm not trained in a good way either. She has this nigga in a chokehold. Like, do you know how trained you have to be to see someone's face, to be laughing, then see someone's face and immediately switch to violence, like, in half a second? Do you know how Jada has this nigga Will trained like shit, trained like a dog? For him to be on go like that, as soon as seeing Jada's face from a joke that he knew was a joke, it just makes him look bad overall. Like, yeah, the whole argument, yeah, he stood up for his wife. He was able to, put his foot down, tell another man not to mess with his wife. Yeah, that's cool and all, but you gotta see why he did that for. What he did that for. He didn't do that because his namesake and to be the man of the relationship and to protect his wife. Chris Rock was not holding a gun to Jada's head, bro. What do you need to protect your wife in this situation for? He was laughing at the joke. He did that because he wanted to prove his masculinity to Jada and to the whole world. Y'all saw this man walk up the stage and give his speech after the little slap. And you can just tell, like, it don't take a genius to tell that this man, behind closed doors, this man, Will Smith, is going through shit, bro. He's going through some shit, bro. He's going through some shit. Whether that might be because of Jada, perhaps, whether that be because of the pressure of being at his level of success might come with, perhaps. But you could tell that he's going through some shit, right? He crying, all that. Like, yeah, you could tell you easily tell he's going through some shit. You could easily tell this shit's getting to him. It's really getting to him, and it's really sad to see. I can't even blame him too much, because after a while, any man will fold under pressure, bro. Any man will fold under pressure. It's a sad case to be in. It's really sad to be in. And to be honest, although in the beginning of the video I said that, you know, Chris Rock got bitched on national television, he probably did the best thing in that situation and just held his fist. He just held his fist, didn't react. Like, he reacted, but like in a comical way. He just played it off. I feel like that was the best thing he could have done in this situation. Yeah, press charges on him. He didn't even press charges on Will, because I feel like Chris Rock understood the situation that Will is in right now, especially how the whole world views him. So like, it's a really tough spot to be in the spotlight, but also be disrespected by everyone else. Like, it's a really tough spot to be in. And I feel like Chris Rock, he has my respect for that, for not doing nothing. He just played it off like a little joke, you know. Me in that situation, I ain't gonna lie, nigga. As soon as that nigga turned his back, I would bop his ass right there. Now, no question, I don't care. At that point, you're not bitching me on national television. That's me, though. But that's just me. Like I said, that's just me. I feel like Will's going through a breaking point. Like, he's going through a breaking point in his career, his life, his everything. And I strongly believe a way for him to, a step that he could take into the right direction, in my opinion, is ending the relationship with Jada. This woman, Jada, has this nigga in such a chokehold. She is really pulling strings on this nigga, bro. Like, it's bad. It's bad. He's pulling strings on this nigga. She made a little face, rolled her eyes, and this man, Will, he's on go. He snaps. He absolutely snaps, and he reacts in violence. And like I said, I'm all for protecting your girl, protecting your wife when danger is in, like when she's in harm's way, when danger is ahead. I'm all for protecting your wife and protecting your girl. But in that situation, I don't feel like it was handled appropriately. I hope Will really does bounce back from this, and not by slapping another nigga. Truly bounce back and actually like take his life to his own hands and do what's best for him. And I feel like what's best for him to do right now is to leave Jada. Just throw them divorce paper at her face, bro. Just take them bitches and just throw that bitch to her face. Anyways, that's the video. Appreciate y'all for watching.
CJ did that.